Hi everybody, it's just Kim. I don't know what time it is everywhere. I'm kind of looking to see. Let's see, it's 7 o'clock here in Florida, and most people think that Florida is all on Eastern time, but we're up here in the Panhandle, and I guess at one point in time they were going to make us be part of Alabama. But anyway, so we're on Central Time, so we're 2 hours different from the West Coast. But anyway, I decided to come live tonight. Oh, I forgot to put my microphone in. I better do that. I just decided that it's been 2 weeks since we lost Zachy, and I had not been back on here really but one time, and I thought I better come back on and just kind of tell you how we're doing. And again, to thank you guys for the generosity and the sweet messages that you've sent. It has meant the world to me. That was my main reason for coming on tonight, is that I wanted you guys to know that, even 2 weeks out, you guys are still checking on me, and I really do appreciate that. I did a reel earlier kind of about positive attitudes, and, it's not easy. I mean, there's days I have, yesterday was kind of a rough day, and Friday was a very heavy day. I haven't got to pick up Zachy's ashes yet. I'm hoping that they'll call me tomorrow or Tuesday to pick them up. But, those days happen to all of us. But I do want to encourage people, because a lot of people are messaging me about their lives and how they're having a really hard time getting past just not being able to do anything or go anywhere or have a life. And I just wanted to really encourage you guys to get up and get moving, to do the things you need to do, because your family members would have wanted you to do them. I honestly believe if something happened to me, I would have never wanted my boys or my family to stop doing the stuff that they love to do. And so as I'm doing my stuff, I always try to remember that, how I would want them to carry on without me as well. And it isn't easy, because Zachy and I had so many plans and things that we were going to do, and my Nash, I mean, it's just, there's a lot of loss. And so, like I said, yesterday and Friday were hard days, but I still got up, I still did my things, although I did take kind of a Hallmark day yesterday. And I know Hallmark movies are something, either you love them or you hate them. But for me right now, Hallmark movies are kind of no-brainers. I can just kind of turn them on. I don't have to really think the whole plot out. I don't have to solve any problems. There's nobody getting killed or hurt or anything like that. And so they're kind of no-brainers for me. And yes, they always have a happy ending. And that's a good thing. That's what I need right now, is to see happy endings. So that's kind of why I had a Hallmark day yesterday. I got up and did my stuff, and we had heavy rain. We had over 15 inches of rain yesterday, you guys. I mean, can you imagine that? That's over an inch an hour, an inch and whatever an hour. Our pool, we had to drain 4 different times. We had to drain water out of it. And sadly, we didn't realize what was happening where our filter was, and the water was backing up all over the yard, not through the filter, but it was backing up all over the yard because there was just too much that it couldn't absorb into the ground. And right where the filter hole is, that thing you take off to clean the filter out stuff, we did not realize that all the backwash off of the lawn was coming into that filter. So this morning we woke up to a very brown pool. Yay! It looks like alligators could be living in there. Seriously, it's that bad. So I got up today and rushed over to the pool place and said, help, what do I do? Anyway, so we've shocked the heck out of it. We've got fluosinate. I can't remember what it's called. Anyway, we're going to put that in tomorrow. What it does is I can't even say it. Anyway, it takes all the dirt particles and it makes them into balls. And then Jose, our pool cleaner, it's the actual pool cleaner, I just named it Jose. Anyway, we'll put him in the water tomorrow after we do that, or after 20 hours, I guess it is, or 24 hours. And then they'll clean up, I guess it makes like mud pies of all the dirt that's in there. Fortunately, we don't have any trees in the backyard. So besides plants, there's a few leaves in there and stuff, but it's not like we had a big tree that put a bunch of leaves in the pool or anything. So that's a really good thing. So, because we can't see the bottom, and I'm too chicken, I think we're both too chicken to jump in and see what's down there. But anyway, so hopefully that's going to be like a 3 to 5 day project, getting the pool back up and clean, because it's gross. Ooh, it's bad. It's really scary. But anyway, other than that, like I said, I didn't have a whole lot to say. Oh, another reason I was coming on here is, during the time when I was taking care of Zachy for 14 and a half years, and yes, I worked through part of that time when Mom was feeling better and she could help me with him. And then, of course, we lost Mom, too. And then Chet was feeling better. He could take care of him while I was working and stuff. And that all kind of changed about 5 years ago. And then we lost Nash. Anyway, long story short, Because I earn money on Facebook, I have to do a certain amount of lives on here. So when you guys watch those lives, I really, really, really appreciate it, because that's how I kind of, buy my groceries. So if you comment or do anything like that, it seriously helps me out. Or if you share, it's really a beneficial thing for me and my family. Well, not much of a family left anymore, but anyway, it definitely helps me. I'm just saying that. But other than that, and then I had another, I tell you, I've been such a klutz the last few days. I'm sure it's just because my mind's in other places, but I was getting my Diet Coke out of the fridge and I had knocked this huge brand new bottle of ketchup over, because Zachy was always the ketchup eater, and so he hasn't been eating the ketchup, and this bottle's like full. I knocked it over on the ground. It landed on the ground, broke the top off, ketchup squirted everywhere. That's on my PJs already, because all my clothes got covered in ketchup. So I had to clean that all up. That was fun. Anyway, I don't have much to say, guys. I'm just rambling at this point. I just wanted to get on and say hello to you and thank you all again. Because like I said, it's been pretty amazing. I mean, you guys have been really generous and sweet with your words and your emotions, and that's been awesome. So anyway, I'm not going to bug you any longer. I just wanted to pop on here because, one, Facebook says I have to in order for me to keep earning, and two, because I did want to thank all of you for just being there and being my friend. And even if I don't know you personally, it's really amazing. A lot of people can complain about how bad Facebook is and, blah, blah, blah. And there's some really stupid things about Facebook. You can't say certain things. You can't do certain things. You're not allowed certain opinions, or you go to Facebook jail, blah, 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 blah. But the one thing it has done is I have made friends that I never would have had. I never would have known or anything else had it not been for Facebook. Plus reconnecting with old high school friends, old elementary school friends. We get to connect and stay in each other's lives when we live all over the world in different places. And that really is a lot of fun. I mean, I'm just so ecstatic about some of the people from the Philippines, that I'd lost contact with when I left there, who have been in touch with me now. And so that's really been awesome. And I think, like I said, Facebook has its things. If you keep it in perspective, though, and don't get caught up in the Facebook drama, stay away from politics, which we shouldn't have to do, but we kind of have to do in order to stay in Facebook good graces. It's just it's been a really awesome tool for me, especially when you're a caregiver for someone and you have a lot of isolation and so you don't get out like you normally do. So I've kind of enjoyed that part of it too, because I've been able to maintain these friendships. Zach's old nurse when we were in the University of Utah, she's my bestie. I just love her. We call each other Thelma and Louise. We're in contact all the time. She's in California. So like I said, I just have really enjoyed. As much as I complain about Facebook, they do pay me. And they do help me keep in touch with a lot of people that I really do care about. So that's a good thing. But I will stop rambling. You've heard my ketchup story. I think that's probably all I had to tell you. We're trying to get, each day is a little bit better. I'll show you Zach's urn when we get it back. We got both the boys the same kind of urns so that we can take bits of them when we do go places and share it with them. So I know that sounds kind of weird to some people, but to us it's kind of important. So we're looking forward to that. Florida's kind of different. Idaho, it only takes about 5 days, and Florida takes about 14 to 18 or 20 days. So it's a little bit different here, but a lot of things are different here that I really like, but some things are a little odd. So anyway, my friends, I appreciate you. I appreciate you listening to me, and I appreciate the fact that you guys all stay in my life and that you still send me messages, even if they're just to say hello. It's really appreciated, and I thank you so, so much, and I hope you all have a wonderful night. And it is Monday tomorrow, and I hope if you have to go to work, you have a great work day. If you don't, whatever you do, enjoy it, have adventures, have some fun, and I'm, again, thankful. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.